Hi everyone, welcome to UTV Guna. Got Charlie with me.
You alright?
Hey bro, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Outside our beautiful stadium. Not long till the Premier League action gets back underway here.
Mate, I'm excited for it to be back, if I'm honest. I'm counting down every single day until the West Ham game, if I'm honest. So I'm looking forward to it.
Just a few days now. So before we talk about our situation and look at our season so far and look ahead to what's coming up, just wanted to ask you your thoughts on the World Cup. Just finished a few days back. What a final that was between Argentina and France. What were your thoughts on the tournament?
That was crazy. I mean, I thought England have a good high chance in that, get to the last few stages. But obviously, France, well, in my personal opinion, got lucky as anything. Do you know what I mean? The referee was just absolutely poor. So, I mean, if we had a better referee for that England-France game, we could have won, I think, because France were just poor, and apart from Giroud scoring that goal, do you know what I mean? I think we could have done better, but we moved from that for the Argentina game against France. It was just absolutely crazy. I mean, I was watching it, it was 2-0, and then I went downstairs to get something to eat, and then I came back up, it was like 2-2. I was like, shit then. And then the whole game I thought Argentina had it in the bag, and then it went to penalties. I thought, my god, it's such a crazy final. And then I knew I was back in Argentina the whole way because I knew Messi to get it, and I don't care. End of debate. Messi is the GOAT. There's no Ronaldo Messi debate anymore. It's Messi. Like, do you know what I mean? There's no debate no more. But yeah, the whole World Cup in general was absolutely crazy, and I'm just more excited to get back to club football. So, and yeah, let's go.
Okay, I wanted to ask you about Saka's performance during the World Cup. Thought he was outstanding. Really good tournament for him. In that France game, we know there's many great players on the pitch, but for me, by far, he was the best player on that day. By
far, Saka was the best player in that tournament for England and for the France game. I mean, he was causing France so much trouble. A lot of pundits have said it as well, that Saka was causing trouble, and then he takes him off and puts Sterling on. That does what? Nothing really. Saka was causing trouble, do you know what I mean? And he helped us get that penalty for Harry Kane. Do you know what I mean? And Harry Kane could have helped us, do you know what I mean, by scoring that penalty. Not like he let the country down. I don't care. Tottenham fans said about Saka letting the country down and whatnot. Harry Kane let the country down, so shut the f*** up. But yeah, honestly, Saka, by far, the best ever tournament for England, without a doubt. So, no one at me about that one because I'm backing my player. But I'm just sad that Ben White didn't get a chance either, or Ramsdale. But I'm glad they didn't get injured and that they're available for West Ham game. So, okay. We didn't really get fucked up too much in the World Cup. We didn't have a really big issue with injuries apart from one, which was Jesus.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that next. So unfortunately, we know he got quite a bad injury, so much so it required surgery, and looking like 3 months out. I was so upset when I heard about that injury. At first you're hoping it might be just something minor, a couple of weeks out.
I was thinking it's going to be minor, he's going to be okay, he's going to be back. I was keeping that positive mindset, and I saw it, I was like, god damn. And he's back in February as well, so he's he's missing quite a few games to Tottenham, City, but I think he's just got to recover now. He's doing really well apparently, which I've heard. He's back in February, but we know what the year's like. It's already Christmas, you know what I mean? So it'll come quickly, February, hopefully. But we have to deal with that situation right now. It's better to have Jesus injured than have Saka, Rams, and a lot of our players injured. So, I mean, we had 10 players from our team go to the World Cup, and only, one of them got injured? So it's not too bad if you think about it. But with Jesus being injured, it is a big setback for us. But right now, we have to think what we can do to cover his position until the meantime he comes back. Eddie, we've got Eddie Nkeitah for 3 months, and we know what Eddie Nkeitah be like. He's a great player and all that, but a lot of players are like, a lot of people are like, Eddie Nkeitah for 3 months. He's really got to push himself. He's really got to go for it and just show all of us that he can do it, because this is his chance to show Mikel what he's about, because he barely gets first team football nowadays. He's always Jesus up the front line. So Nkeitah needs to come in, like, right, I need to take the chance and shoot my shot and just give it my 100% best. And I've heard that he's doing extra training as well after the sessions. So I think from the media and what Arsenal are saying, that he's really, like, he's pushing for it, like he's really training hard. He's going to go for it, but we need to see it on the pitch. And you know, it's good to see that Mikel has said that, oh yeah, Nkeitah is doing extra long sessions and stuff. That's good to hear, but we need to see it on the pitch, not in training, because training is completely different to a Saturday, Sunday match day. Like, but you know, I'm gonna back Nkeitah, of course, but I think we do need to cover JC's side of the injury. Like, we need to get players in January. I said this last season, we don't get someone in January, it'll fuck us up. That happened. So we need to get a few players in. I've heard we've already signed a defender from Frankfurt for a free transfer. We're after Joe Felix and that Ukrainian that plays strike, which is absolutely phenomenal. I'll take him. I'll take Joe Felix. Do you know what I mean? We need players that can come in and cover us. And then if that happens and we are covered, then I think we'll be alright. So, because everyone's talking about, oh yeah, World Cup Arsenal gonna drop back to like there was a talk about, oh, Arsenal gonna drop points, they're gonna go back downhill and all that, and you know, people say, oh yeah, fuck Arsenal, fuck up, and what are you gonna do now? But I feel like Arsenal are still gonna do good after the World Cup. First at the current minute, you know, we're going to Christmas, first place in the Premier League. Like, if someone said to me, like, bro, like, by the time Christmas comes around, you're going to be first placed in the Premier League, I would have told him, shut up, no we're not. But honestly, Arsenal shocked me this season for coming first. But, you know, we just got to cover Jesus' injury, and we've got to kind of look at the injury now, like, what do we do from here now? We get players in, or if that doesn't work out, the only option is putting Martinelli up top and just playing Saka, Smith Rowe, because he's back, and Martinelli. So there's only two options: get players in, or just play Martinelli, Saka, and Smith Rowe. Like,
yeah, it's going to be a really interesting January transfer window. Let's hope we can get some players in to strengthen the squad. We know there's a lot of games coming up, so
yeah,
you know, FA Cup's coming in soon as well. Europa League will be back, so we do need to strengthen the squad. Hopefully, get some more depth in.
We do.
Okay, before we go on to talk about what's coming up for us for West Ham game and the rest of the season, I just wanted to ask you a little bit about our season so far. So starting with, for you, what is your favourite win for us so far?
As an Arsenal fan, it's got to be Tottenham. It has to be that Tottenham win at home. I mean, that day was just, it was just crazy. I mean, every home game we have here with Tottenham, it's just crazy, but I'm just saying that Tottenham game for me. But
okay. What would you say has been our most important win so far?
I really have one. I'm going to say three. Chelsea away, Liverpool at home, and Tottenham at home. That is my three important wins for me. So,
okay,
yeah,
I mean, this is a difficult question because we've had many outstanding performances this season. So many players you can name. You can name more than one if you want, but who do you think's been our best player so far this season?
Well, I'm going to say Saka, for one. Number two has got to be Granit Xhaka. He's really got the fans behind him this season. Like, he's, you know, he went away. He could have gone to Rome. You know, there were chances he could have got out the club, but he stayed. He fought for his position. He's improved. He's scoring goals, which I'm shocked about, but I love it. I love it right now. Granit Xhaka, the second one for me. Third one has to be Ramsdale. Like, Ramsdale's been saving quality shots by like different plays this season, and he's just been absolutely amazing. And him winding up the whole fan base of Leeds and the away fans and all that. And if I went home and he's winding up the away end, or away, he's winding up the home, the goal behind him. It's got to be Ramsdale for third. And fourth, I would say Martinelli, and I'm gonna go with Jesus as well. He's done quite good, and also Zinchenko's been quite decent this season as well. So, I mean, we've got so many good players. It's just hard to just say, I'm just saying all of them. I don't care. I'm saying all of them. Like, they're all done good, but
yeah, it's been an amazing start. To
it's a team effort. There's no iron team, so
yeah, it's been amazing. We've had so many stand-up performances. And as a team, everyone's playing so well. And the position we're in, 5 points clear, is amazing. We're not just top, but we're at 5 points clear. I wanted to ask you a little bit about our rivals now. So it feels really nice to say this. When I spoke to you earlier in the season, we were talking about top 4. Main rivals would be the likes of Tottenham, Chelsea, Man United. We thought Liverpool and Man City would be a little bit ahead of us. We still have some work to catch them. But the position we're in now, we can say that our main rivals are Man City. The rest of them are quite far behind. Like, we're 15 points ahead of Liverpool, which is just amazing to say. So looking at Man City now, they looked a bit shaky before the international break. We saw that the 3 games before the international break, they were quite lucky, I thought, to beat Leicester 1-0. Very lucky to beat Fulham 2-1 with that late penalty, which was a bit of a dubious penalty. And then Brentford beat them deservedly so 2-1. So they looked a little shaky. We know they're a great team. They've got Haaland in there banging in goals as well. In recent seasons, we've seen how good they are. They're getting so many points, winning like 10 games in a row. But they have looked a little bit shaky. What's your thoughts on them so far this season?
I think City, I mean, like, they're City. They've done well. But before the World Cup, they're a bit shaky. But, you know, they're probably coming back after the World Cup and fully ready to kick it off again. Erling, he can be stopped. There's no doubt of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, City fans are like, oh yeah, no one can stop him. It's already happened when... didn't they lose the game as well? And Haaland didn't even do nothing. Like, do you know what I mean? If anything, Saliba will pocket him. So City fans fighting down. Like, do you know what I mean? But with City, it's our rivals. I'll call it a title challenge rivals, because you know we're 5 points clear, which is, I think, with us winning that last game before the World Cup and them losing it, that and us getting 5 points clear. That's a really boost for us, because now City have got to play the catching up game with points. But you know, City probably do anyway within 2 games. But you know, I think it's going to be a tough one, really. You know, Tottenham, well, they're apparently catching up apparently, but from what the Sky Sports table says, I'd say Tottenham are sneaking back in to the top 4 positions, but with us, I think the title, I already said at the start of the season when we started winning and we're top of the league, it's going to be like us and City going to be like kind of going up and down and like batting it against each other, like trying to get the title. But you know, who knows, it all comes down to the last day, as they say. But you know, all these points that we need to get, it all helps. Like every game helps. Like every game is a must win for me right now, because every 3 points matters and it adds up at the end of the season. And we know what happens if we get a loss, or you know, we get corrupted by referees and linesmen. It'll just fuck us up. It's happened last season and this season. I've heard that ESPN said that Arsenal are going to feel so bad because, you know, where we lost to Man United, yeah, they got lucky apparently in that game, what I've heard. And you know, yeah, so I'm angry about refereeing for the Man United game still, because we could have won that. And it's come out now saying, oh yeah, that was a mistake, you know, this whole report of it. So I was looking at it, I was like, okay, that's pissed me off now. We got 1 loss, and then it's due to the referees. And not only that, the linesmen and referees have the part to play in us dropping points and shit, because they can't do their job. Every time I've come on here after a match day, I'm always slating the referee, and you know that. I slate the referees because they're bad. Do you know what I mean? If the referee was good and it was fair play. But in this case, no. Even the World Cup, there was still corruption. Do you know what I mean? I went here for the Juventus game, and that was corruption by referee David Coote, twat. But you know, yeah, we just have to keep on going strong, get the wins, and we just got to keep ahead of City. And if we win it, then good.
Yeah, we can only take it game by game. We've been saying that from the start of the season, just taking it game by game. We hear the players, managers always talk like that as well. You know, you can't look too far ahead.
Yeah.
And next up for us is West Ham.
Yeah.
Going to be a tricky game. They've been a good team in recent seasons. They've invested a lot in their team. It's a London derby. In terms of our team lineup, we should have Martinelli and Saka back. They've been back in training. They played in a behind closed door friendly yesterday. I'm not sure about Saliba because we didn't play in the final, but he just left for World Cup, so I'm not sure if he'll be available. But apart from Jesus and maybe Saliba, it should be a full strength team. And we've been on such a great run here, especially we haven't lost even one game. We haven't even drawn a game. We've won every single game
we've had here at home. We've actually won.
So confident.
I'm confident because we know what happens in the West Ham derby game, and my West Ham mates know that. Like, I've got West Ham mates, and like they say we're gonna. Every time they lose to us, they give me the bullshit excuse saying, "Oh, you're lucky." Well, you West Ham fans, good luck, man. You've got a good squad this season, but you have not played against us this season yet. So be ready, because honestly, it's gonna be a good game. And I've got work 11 to 6 on Boxing Day. I'm straight here for the game, so. Either way, like, I'm excited, I'm confident. Apart from Saliba probably being out, maybe, there's probably centre backs that can probably cover him until he gets back. But and at least Saliba's not injured. That's the main thing about it. And with West Ham, I just want us to come here confident. We're playing well as well. During the friendlies, we're playing well. So it looks like we've still got that momentum, the mindset in the team. I think we're going to do well against West Ham, and I can't wait for West Ham fans to be moaning on a West Ham fan TV and shit, do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait to be back on Boxing Day after work. I'm counting down the days, man. The days, I'm counting down. As soon as it's Christmas, it's like, right, it's 7 days ago, it's 6 days ago, it's 5. I'm counting down the days, man. I'm so excited to get back to club football. Honestly, I've missed it so much. But yeah.
Yeah, bro, there's 3 days to go now. So what's your correct score prediction for that one?
3-1 Arsenal. I think they might sneak one in. They're West Ham, they probably will. And I think we're going to win 3-1. I'd say 3-1.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. It'll mean we'll get 8 points clear of City because they don't play till a couple of days later. They're playing Leeds on the Wednesday, so that'll put pressure on them as well. 8 points is a nice big lead to have.
It will.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, it's difficult, I know, it's only 14 games in, but where do you think we'll finish this season?
If I'm going from what we're doing right now, I'm going to say first, I think we're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. No, I love us to win the league, but if I'm being really, like, what's the word am I looking for? Really realistic, City could come back and win it. But I think everyone's had enough of City winning the league right now. So I'm going to say we're going to win the league. I'm going to be confident. And even if City would win the league and we come second, that's still to me is a good season. Like, do you know what I mean? Every time we've been outside top 4 and stuff, and and either way we can get Champions League by either winning the league or winning Europa League. So either way, do you know what I mean? And it's FA Cup as well. So I mean, if we win the Europa League, FA Cup, and the league, that'd be a good season. Or if we win the league and Europa League, it's still be a good season to me. But that's just what I'm saying right now. But we just have to take game by game and see how it is. And if we do drop points, we just got to get back straight into it. So I'm saying top 2.
Okay, well, give me your top 4 prediction. Again, I know it's still early, but based on how things are at the moment, what do you think will be the top 4?
Right, I'm going to say for top 4 finishing, I'm going to say Chelsea and Tottenham. I think, I'm going with those 2.
Okay, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the Cristiano Ronaldo situations, in terms of the situation he had with Man United before the international break. He had that interview with Piers Morgan.
Yeah.
It led to them terminating his contract. What are your thoughts on that whole situation?
And Ronaldo saying, if United's not going to win the league, he wants Arsenal. That's nice to hear from Ronaldo, but with him, I think his attitude against United was just absolutely, it stunk. I don't care if you're a great player in the world. You don't think you're better than everyone else in that club. But, I don't care about United. If they've lost Ronaldo, good luck for the rest of the season. But, Ronaldo's moving on in life. But, yeah, he fucked it for himself. But, I don't really care about United. They can go down if I care. Do you know what I mean? Fuck United, man. But, yeah.
Okay, and then just to finish with, I wanted to ask you about Mikel Arteta. It was his 3-year anniversary the other day. I know from the start you always had a lot of faith in him, even during them hard times when we were struggling. 3-year anniversary, congratulations to him. He's really done amazing.
Yeah, congrats to him. I mean, there's a lot of fans that said he wants him. Fans said, "Oh, I want Mikel out. He's not experienced. He's only managed Arsenal." Where are we now? First, doing well, doing bits. Mikel is doing bits, man. I don't even care. We're doing so well. Congrats to him on the 3 years. The first two, like being here for 3 years. Yeah, I'm glad I stuck by him through the hard times, because if you're not gonna stick by him through the tough times, don't stick by him through the good times. You know what I mean? Like, don't slate him the minute, be up his arse. Like, it's one of those things. But I'm glad that I stuck by him, and you know, whoever like manages Arsenal, I'll back them until they give me like a point not to like back them anymore. But Mikel's doing well. Let's see what the rest of the season says. And yeah, Mikel, he's doing bits. Love it. But
yeah, let's hope we can go on and win the league title. It's been so long. You know, can't think too far ahead. We'll take it game by game. West Ham next.
Game. I mean, if we win the league, we'll take it game by game. But if we win the league, end up winning the league in May, I'm gonna take a day off work and get pissed that night. I'm gonna get so hammered on that day, honestly, and that night, honestly, it'd be ridiculous. But
it'll be a massive celebration.
It'll be a massive celebration. I think, yeah, we'll see what happens in May. But you know, if we win it, big celebrations. I'll end up getting pissed. Yeah.
Let's hope so, bro. Thanks for your time. I look forward to seeing you at the West Ham game.
Definitely.
Come on, Arsenal.
Come on, you Gunners.